Good afternoon. Today's Tech Wednesday topic is Windows Easy Transfer. Windows Easy Transfer allows you to back up your computer without having to go select files and folders individually. It's built into Windows 7 and it creates one big file for all of your settings and brings all of those settings to your new laptop. So what can you transfer? Most files and programs, settings, the program settings, not the programs themselves, but files and folders within the Documents, Music, and Pictures and Shared Docs folders, your email settings, contacts, your program settings, desktops, whatever's on the desktop transfer, your screensaver, your start menu options, your taskbar options, and your internet settings and favorites. That's Internet Explorer only. I'll show you in a minute how to do Firefox. It will transfer pictures and videos that are in the My Videos or My Pictures folder. What doesn't transfer? Well, generally iTunes music and videos, and these are huge files and require a very large USB drive to back up. If your music was purchased from Apple only, you can restore it from your iTunes account. What about Firefox? Well, what you have to do before you do your easy transfer is go to the Bookmarks, Show all Bookmarks, Import and Backup, and Backup. This will create a small file called Bookmarks with the date on it, and you can save that to your desktop. If you save it to your desktop, Easy Transfer will copy the file to your backup. When you get your new laptop, you can import the favorites from the same menu. So instead of selecting Backup, you'll select Restore. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So here we are in Firefox, and we're going to back up our bookmarks. So we go to the Bookmarks menu, Show All Bookmarks, Import and Backup, and select Backup. And it'll ask you where you want to save it. We're going to save it to my desktop. It's going to say I already have one there because I just tested this, so I'll say yes. And so now all your bookmarks are backed up. So when you get your new laptop, you'll do the same thing, except instead of selecting Backup, you'll select Restore, and it'll show you the date and times that those favorites were backed up. So if I take the one I just did, right here, and it'll say this will replace all of your current bookmarks. Are you sure? I say yes. And if I look at my bookmark menu, all those bookmarks are back. So now everything's ready. Let's go. To make it easy, we've created a little file that we put in everyone's H drive. So I go to my H drive here, and there's a file here called Easy Transfer. It's a little batch file. It just has some instructions in it. To start the process, just double-click Easy Transfer. And then you'll see this Run as SPC program. Just click Start, and the Windows Easy Transfer window will appear. Now, sometimes it takes a minute for that to appear. Everything's okay. Just wait for it to appear, and it'll appear on your screen. So this is telling you what it's going to transfer. You click Next. This is where you will select an external hard disk or cable. We are going to provide everyone with an 8 gig flash drive in order to make this as easy as possible. It'll have the Downingtown logo on it. It'll be a really nice USB drive. We're going to provide that. Those are on order, and when they come in, everyone that needs one will get one. Now, if you have lots of music and videos, you'll probably need something more, and you won't have enough space on the network to back all that up, so you'll have to purchase a larger USB drive. But for now, I'm going to show you how to do this with a flash drive, and I'll also show you how to do this saving it to your desktop so you can practice. So you select external hard disk or USB flash drive, and you tell it, this is my old computer. So you want to transfer the files and settings from this computer. Now at this point, it's going to look at every account that's on your computer, and you can see I have several on mine. And if somebody has logged into your computer, if the service desk has, if a tech has, you're going to see other names here. Okay, so you can see I have several accounts on here, and we're going to select the one that you use. Now this one I have here is way too big, so I have a test account here. That's the local stuff. We don't care about that. I have this account right here is the one I'm going to select, so I don't need update. I could select shared items, and I probably will, but at this point I'm going to make a much smaller, because I have some stuff in there. I'm going to make a much smaller file because I have some stuff in there that really doesn't need to be backed up, and that's because that's particular to my computer. You shouldn't have that problem. So here we have a 5 gig backup file, which should definitely fit on your 8 gig thumb drive. So we're going to say next. You can set a password for your backup file, and it can be anything that you want it to be. If you're worried about somebody getting that file and getting your settings, you can set a password. So I'm going to set a password on mine. Just type in a password that I remember and click Save. Now it's going to say, where do you want to save that file? Well, when you save it to your thumb drive, you're going to want to scan down here and find your thumb drive. This one's a 4 gig I just have for practice, but yours should say 8 or close to 8 GB. Okay, so when you're really doing it for the last time, getting ready to switch your laptop, you would save the file here. But if you want to practice, you can save the file to your desktop, which is what we'll do now. Click Save, and you can see that account is saving, and I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, it appears that the transfer is now complete, and you hit Next, and it's going to say your transfer is complete. You save the items you want to transfer in a file, and here's where it is. That will, when you do this for the last time, that will have your USB drive location there. Okay? Click Next, and you're done. Now you can see on my desktop it's created this file, WindowsEasyTransfer items from old computer. So when you get your new computer, all you have to do is from your thumb drive, just give it a double click. It's going to open the file. Takes a minute here because they're pretty big. I set a password, so it's asking me for the password. And it's saying, what do you want to do? Well, I want to transfer the items from my old computer to the new computer. All I have to do is click Transfer, and now those files will come back, and the look and feel of the old laptop will be on the new laptop. And that's it. So once again, we'll provide an 8 gig USB drive to help this be a little easier for you. You just run this WindowsEasyTransfer program. It'll create the file, save it to your USB drive, get your new laptop, put the USB drive in there, double click that file, and it will transfer all your files and settings from your old PC to your new PC. And that's how it is, how easy it is to back up your computer. Thanks for listening.